The animation was exceptionally good. The music also suited the movie very well. And it also does show the discovery of fire and evolution of man in a different way. And it's also somewhat humorous. And I think it's a complete movie.
This movie, it's got humor, it's got a bit of sadness, and there is something of a villain in it.
I found Hoggy and Snip was a very complete movie overall, and the most thing I liked about it was the story about poaching. It's like enlightens us on that topic. In general movies, when animals want to express they speak that I am sad, I am happy, and that all. In this, they showed when they're sad and happy with just their expressions and their original animal sounds.
Basta!
They touched on a topic which people are not so readily talk about, because it is a very gentle and delicate topic.
It isn't always easy to tell people, but there are some people that can help us if we do.
They're like small flowers, and if their parents don't, if their parents don't be with them and parents don't love each other, then that flower is destroyed.
A very knowledgeable and a good movie which tells us how to cope with situations and also informs us about life. It is a very good, informative watch, and it is a must watch. Children these days should get an idea how to cope with situations.
The movie was about the aspiration as well as the fears of the kids. It showed that how kids wanted a happy family. They wanted their mother and parents to love each other as well as love themselves, their kids also.
This issue is really relevant and important, and the best purpose that a movie can serve is spreading awareness, and this spreads awareness about domestic violence. So this movie should be encouraged.
Whoa! This is amazing! Let's bring it back to the village and sell it. Wow. I must be working out.
Wenn die Fleisch gegessen haben, dann ist der Rest hier hinten rausgekommen, aber das wurde ja wieder sozusagen verwertet für Erde. Das kann man dann nicht so wirklich als Müll ansehen.
The topic was very relevant in the modern world, and we as children and the future generation, we also need to know that we shouldn't spill garbage all around. Also, the movie also had a humor factor about it, which is really necessary to connect to children. But I believe that the pictures could have been more neatly and nicely drawn.
The idea was really good, however the direction could have been better.
I wish I went to Ecuador. Wow.
And it became hot and humid and cloudy and rainy.
Even when the movie started, I came to know it was going to be a bit deep because the color scheme was as such, and it also emphasized on 2 points, which were that getting all the money in the world won't help you when you don't have a family. And we all neglect our family that way. We just want to make a mark in our career that way. Secondly, there was this hope that even after an end, there is always a new beginning.
Aptly given by the title itself, that how a father guides a child, and how should we live in the future, live in the present, and so happily we have to live.
It was heart-winning.
It's really great.
It was heart-touching. I have no words to express my feelings.
It tells us the importance of our parents. Like the child in the movie later on knew how to ride a big ship, but first he started with a boat. And who taught him how to ride a boat? His father, of course.
It really touched my heart, the father-son relationship.
And I got a little emotional.
actually got choked a little in between. It was really good.
The tree beside the pier, its leaves were falling down, and when the son gets his own son, the tree starts to blossom again. So the movie had really good concepts, and I would definitely give it a 9 on 10.
If we showed our mistakes in a way that they don't sound like or seem like mistakes, we go ahead and correct them.
I think the background music when the father was supporting the child could be more cheerful, so that the child understands how the weathers, like the weather shown winter when they both separate. So there could be more colors when it was summer, more background music. I think otherwise the movie was fantastic.
Of course, I was crying actually. I think I'll just go and give a big hug to my father and I'll tell him that thank you for his love.
I can talk.
I agree that it had no story as to why his face fell off. But in the end, the way he finds his face was worth it.
And it was really funny and it was light-hearted. I mean, you didn't have to apply that much brain to watch it, which you always have to. Oh, it should have a moral behind it. Sometimes you can just have fun to watch a movie.
Face Shop, frankly speaking, it had a good animation, but it lacked a story.
Face Shop did have a message, and that was the real you can never be substituted. The thing is that we always try to become like somebody. We never respect our uniqueness, and that was what I got. I got the message from Face Shop that the real you has no substitute.
It was a whole new concept, and the way he portrayed the animation film, that was a real new idea, which made us, and the humor with that. It was really interesting, and it made us laugh.
So on one hand we have Face Shop, the entertaining, the funny, the creepy, the weird, and the most humorous movie that we have seen yet. And on one hand we have Mikey and Rules, which has a very good cause, very good message, and which was not so appealing to the viewers.
I agree with all that. It conveys a message of emotions, but a film, doesn't really concentrate. It shouldn't concentrate only on emotions, and what makes it a complete package, that's a film.
The movie needs to be funny, right? Yeah. So didn't you relate to your father's relationship with you in the movie?
When you look for a chin gold, you look for a message. Face Shop did not have a message. It just was entertaining. And Lighthouse, it was emotional. It had a very good message, portrayed very well.
After the hard discussion upon 3 films, Lighthouse, Face Shop and Hoagie and Spin, we have come to a conclusion that Chin Gold goes to the Lighthouse and Chin Silver goes to Hoagie and Spin, and the special jury award goes to the Face Shop.
It has been a very pleasant experience to come to this Chin Film Festival.
It was a very enjoyable experience.
And I thank Chin for caring for our opinions.
I have been associated with Chin for over 4 years and I've been judging films. It is a very nice platform for children.
And Chin is awesome.